Hello everybody, welcome back to Stormblood. Continuing where we left off with the spontaneous group of freaking side quests. The thing is, most of them are freaking Aether Current quests. So the sooner I get those done and the sooner I find the rest of the Aether Currents, the better. So let's see here. Dorothy. What do you have for me, Dorothy? Lieutenant Komori, I presume. I've spoken with members of the Scions, and if I may be so bold as to ask, is it true that you learned some Far Eastern technique for moving underwater as freely as a fish? You mean swimming? Then it was not an exaggeration. Incredible. Would you be willing to put that ability to use for us? If so, I have an agent stationed underneath those towering steps by the lock who would dearly love to speak with you. Excuse me. Okay, you are the one who gained the favor of Lord Jolamont. Would you be so kind as to lend me your assistance? I am, Pamisala, a chirurgeon, dispatched from the White Room front. This war, no matter how well it is waged, continues to send an endless line of wounded to my station. Thus, no matter how many supplies are brought in, I continue to work through my stock at an alarming rate. I had thought to resupply myself by drawing on the resources naturally available in the region, and a renowned soldier such as you could certainly expedite the process. The resistance fighters tell me of the gigantic frogs which inhabit the land to the south. Abaddons, I believe they are called. Would you think it is possible to slay several of these creatures and bring me 4 lengths of their tendons? I like how he just presumes I'll do it. But sure, whatever, I'll do it. God, the freaking music in this area is just loud as hell compared to the music in the other games areas, on the other areas. Alright. Let's see, Lieutenant Komori, I have a mission that requires your immediate attention. A squad I dispatched to secure a watchtower to the south of here has sent an urgent request for reinforcements. The structure seemed abandoned according to our scouts, and I thought the few men I sent would be sufficient for the task. It appears I was wrong. They were ambushed by a superior force. My remaining soldiers have left on other duties, and I fear that Watchtower squad may not survive until the rest of our company can reach them. You may be their only hope. Pray make haste to Southwatch and rendezvous with our resistance fighters there. Okay. And another freaking Aether Current quest. Jesus Christ. At least they're giving me all of them at once. That's one thing that's a really nice improvement. Maybe I'll get level 2 movement speed by the time this episode's over. Let's see, you're Ikeda, aren't you? The famed soldier and adventurer. It might be that I'm asking above my station, but I could use your help with a bit of a problem. I've been tasked with rounding up a couple of nasty wavekin, and I have to admit to the fact that they're too much for me to handle for a hero like you. However, I suspect they'd be not more than a spot of light exercise before dinner. Have you seen those monstrous yabbies crawling about south of the White Isle? I have some large hemp sacks you can use to drag them back here. Just be sure to tire them out a bit beforehand. Any fight left in them, and they'll rip right through the sack with those spiky tails of theirs. Okay. Well, let's get to the grinding. I guess I will just pause it as I make my way between these areas, so I will be right back, people. Alright, I'm back, babies. Let's see here. Lieutenant Komori, Lieutenant Dorothy said you might be on your way. Ready to get your boots wet, are you? I should probably begin from the beginning. One of the soldiers we captured during the battle at Kashmabania was concealing a map on his person. The map was marked with a curious symbol, but no matter how hard we cajoled or threatened, the prisoner would not tell us the symbol's significance. This naturally piqued the curiosity of our commanders, and they immediately ordered a search of the marked area. Now, the problem is that the area mostly covers the water, and we found nothing of interest up above, meaning the secret, whatever it is, must be down below. We were eager indeed to enlist someone with your apparent talent for underwater exploration. I've circled the spot on your map that we'd like you to investigate. If it turns out to be something you can bring back, pray do so. Be careful down there. Okay. Into this water that would probably kill you if you swam in it in the real world, because it's freaking just pure salt. It's like the Dead Sea kind of salt, I think. It's like it's so salty the freaking salt turns it white. Which is a little creepy to say the least. What the fluff nuggets is that? Is that... Oh, that's a statue of Roger. What's left of one, anyways. Oh, okay. Imperial material. Let's see what is in this. Imperial secret. And what would that secret be? Can I please freaking go up in the water faster? My god. It's so goddamn slow. Seriously, this is as fast as it lets me ascend. I wonder if they're ever gonna add levels to flying speed. Although they'd have to do an expansion that just makes a insanely massive area to do that. Anything of interest? Guess I got your Imperial crate that was sunk in the waters of Lochs. Let's see, this looks like an Imperial material crate. I doubt anyone would bother sinking ordinary supplies, so I say we take a look inside. Now's breath! This thing is filled with the brim with gems and jewelry? From what I can tell, these all seem to be of Garibanian design. In fact, I'd say this collection is of a damn near royal quality. The bottom of a lock is not where I'd choose to keep such valuables, so it's safe to assume they were acquired in a less than honest fashion. Our prisoner likely hoped to hide them down there until his stint in the army was over. Rebuilding a country is an expensive job, eh? Ala Mhigo's royal family is no more, but we should return these to our citizens nonetheless. Thank you for braving those waters, Lieutenant Komori. Pray report to Lieutenant Dorothy, and I'll see that this crate is transported safely back to headquarters. Meanwhile, he pockets a piece of jewelry. Alright, I can knock that off my list. I'll just check, mark, those. There. That way only ones that are relevant appear on my map. Finally, that materia is selling. I will be right back, unless this thing is down here, not up there, but from the looks of things, it's probably up there, and that's gonna upset me. It's up there. So I'll be right back as I make my way toward it, so be right back, people. Alright, I'm back, babies. Up here I go. Gotta fight the chicken, the giant zoo nestling. I summoned my chicken so I could survive. Because I'm at a point to where I can't survive without my chicken, and it's very upsetting. Very upsetting. I may have made myself a little bit more squishier than I want to. There, take the little Sonic spin. One of these days I'm gonna play a Sonic game on this channel. I just don't know when. Also because I'm afraid, because I don't know whether or not Sega's gonna try and copyright strike it or not. Because I get mixed messages from it. Because on one side I know that Game Grumps can do it a lot, and I've seen a bunch of other channels do it. At the same time, I just don't know. Okay, so go over this way then. Nope, that's not the way. I gotta go all the way over there, don't I? I guess I'll be right back as I make my way over there, so be right back, people. Alright, I'm back, babies. Looks like I'm about to slaughter some people with one of these suits about time. Lieutenant Komori, Captain Don Tono sent word that reinforcements were on the way, but I did not expect. Ahem, as you can see, we've managed to capture some of the enemy's Magitek armor. After a bit of practice, we intended to employ them in the destruction of those entrenched war machina. I am, however, more than glad to surrender the role of pilot to one of your indisputable qualifications. Shall we review the targets? The enemy war machina are concentrated in 3 separate positions, and the mission requires that all hostile forces be eliminated. I'll mark the locations on your map here, here, and here. The armor is yours to command. Good luck, Lieutenant. Oh, and they actually decided to put in the detail that it doesn't have the freaking paint on the side. I wish I could get a version of this without the paint on the side as a permanent mount. So do I have to go all the way up there? Yep, send in the armor. Just a matter of reaching there. Discovered a new location. Make my waddles over here. Oh wait. Oh, okay. They changed the freaking skills on this thing. That's different. It's different. Oh, that's pretty neat. That's very neat. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Okay, so it stuns them sort of long enough to murder them. Would have helped if that thing wouldn't have moved. I want a freaking version of the suit that can shoot lasers like that. That's pretty cool. Well, I guess I'll help this guy since he helped me. Yeah, put them all in a position. There we go. Then while that, he had a much easier time killing than me. There we go. And dead. Now make our way up here. If we can find the right direction without getting attacked by this Minotaur. Or Minotaur. Pretty sure it's a Minotaur. Although for some reason Gavin pronounces it Minotaur, so I don't bloody know. Freaking Gavin Free in his British ways. Nothing against the British, I'm just joking around. Alright, now wait for you to get over here. If you'd be so kind. And there we go. Just line them all up. You missed one. How dare you miss one? Okay, just wait for them to line up. It probably would have helped if you didn't stun them beforehand. Just a thought. Now, have them stand there and do this. And you'll finish them off. Problem solved. And the last one should be up here. I believe. Yes, it's up here. And then after that, I'll pause it and make my way back to, I don't know, somewhere. There's so many places. All the places. Did I ever come up here before? I don't think so. The Third Royal Caserne. Good, I didn't, because that means there's an aether current here. Oh, hi. You know what? Just summon them all. Okay. Or will it not summon the others? Oh, apparently there's even more. Well, that answers that question. Just make your way over here, little bits. Well, that's not going to hit all of them, unfortunately. I'll hit most of them, though. Okay, bits, you want to line up? Just line up for Daddy. There, that's better. That's much better. Oh, okay, so there's a gorilla too. Because why not? God, they're throwing a lot more tediousness at me. Just get the map out of the way. No reason to have it open. And then stab you in the butt. For good measure. His gorilla should be appearing soon. Why hasn't it appeared? Oh, there it is. Of course it appears after I shoot the freaking laser. I thought I missed for a second. But yes, I seriously want a Magitech armor like this. Although I'd like to see it painted like metallic blue or something, since it shoots lightning. That'd be pretty neat. Alright, grab this Aether Current. And I will be right back as I make my way to the next thing. So be right back, people. I'm back, babies. Figure since I may as well turn this in since I'm here. That was incredible. We could see the blast of light from me. As to say, fine work there, Lieutenant. It was an honor to see you in action, sir. We'll be packing up and heading back to the base soon. But I'd appreciate it if you could make an advance report to the Captain Dantauno, or however you pronounce that freaking nightmare of a name. Anyways, be right back again, people. I'm back, babies. Getting attacked by things. All these ghosts. So many ghosts. The Spectre looks a little disturbing. Although it's really the first time you see it as this freaking boss of the first new dungeon. Used the wrong attack. Screwed up my combo. Okay, I need to kill 4 of these bloody things. Give me a bloody break here. Good lord. Freaking Spectre. Actually, let me increase the damage of my chicken. That makes things much easier. Alright. So now, put up my blue again. I just can't wait until I hit 70 so I can start doing the freaking, I think it turns my aura red instead of blue. Although I do prefer blue, personally, but I think red will... Well, red will do more damage, so... That'll be pretty neat. Pretty nice. Alright. Just 2 more specters. Dodge out of the way of that. Stab you in the side. Poke you in the butt. I really hate positional attacks. It's just such a pain. But the good thing is that since I am here, there is a Aether Current that I've been trying to get for a while. that I know I should be able to reach if I follow down this pathway. At least I hope so. Otherwise I'm going to be very upset. Let's see if I'm right. That looks like a dead end, but there's multiple paths. Alright, let's see. What does this say about... at the compass to the southwest. But... I'm just going to go past you, mister. Alright, so I made it there, but that's a dead end. So I don't want to go that way. I make it past the Spectre again. And then go this way. And actually, I guess I'll just pause it until I find something. So be right back, people. Alright. Well, I found a new area, but... Oh, well, one of the things I need to do is here, so I guess that's the thing. Oh, it's pheasant feathers. I can get the pheasant feathers here. With all these freaking belladonna things around here, or raffle shias, whatever you want to call them. No, it's not a raffle shia, it's just belladonna. Now that I think about it. I'm basing that name on the first time you're introduced to a monster with that model, is it's a boss at the end of a dungeon called Belladonna, I think. Although that was in Heaven's Word. I think it was Heaven's Word? Freaking plants and their freaking sound. Freaking die. God dang sound aggro, son of a fluff cake muffin butt nugget. Wasting my time. Everybody else's time. Time is a precious thing. You never know when you're going to run out of time. That is why I don't like it wasted by tedious enemies. Alright, so I continue. Wait, actually, let me Aether Current. Make sure there's not another one closer. Nope, they're not. So this is the way I need to go to get the Aether Current. If I do recall. It's just a matter of finding the right ledge to fall down. Yeah, I'll just get that out of the way and then put the last quest marker up. That way I'll know where to go. Avoid the saltinellas, the saltinellas. Okay, that's definitely not where to go. That's where to go. So go around. Run from the saltinella. And apparently at some point I unlocked freaking level 2 speed already. I don't know when it was, but that's pretty neat. Now if I could just hurry it up and unlock flying. How far away am I from unlocking it, for that matter? Okay. So I need 5 quests, which I'm about to turn in 4. And then 4 more Aether Currents. I know where one of the Aether Currents is, but I don't bloody know how to reach it. I don't know if it's... I would hope it's not underwater, but all signs seem to be either pointing to it being underwater or the entrance to the place that the Aether Current is underwater. I don't bloody know how to reach it. Anyways, I will be right back as I make my way to another quest marker. So be right back, people. Alright, I'm back, babies. Gotta capture this thingy. I'll take that out of context. Oh, and you gotta weaken it, and then, throw it in a freaking sack, because this thing could totally fit in a sack. Ow. That thing is gone. And the next is you. Let me just come out on the yard. And then do that. That. Stab you all over the place repeatedly. Sorry, people. I just can't think of very good commentary for whenever I'm just fighting a generic enemy. Alright, I think there's 2 more quests. And then I can go back up. Unless one of them's a multi-parter, which, knowing my luck, that's probably the case. Anyways, I will be right back as I head down here. Killing the frogs. So many giant frogs, they need tendons. Why they need frog tendons for freaking medical work, I don't quite understand. I guess for wrapping up braces or something? That's the only thing I can think of. Now, you die. Unfortunately, I need to kill 3 more of these things. Throw a spear in your face. Oh, a fate. With an XP bonus. Would be tempting if I wasn't trying to get these bloody subquests done. Also because I don't want to I don't want to freaking run out of subquests at the last bloody second. Okay, take you down. Yeah, crap. Hopefully it won't respawn by the time I kill this one. Hopefully, I say. Hopefully. Oh god. Get out of that. Finish you off. And let me think, is there anything I can even really talk about? The only thing that's happened recently is the disaster in Houston, which is unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. It's just a lot of well, I don't know. I can't think of a way to describe it. I'll just say the people down in Houston, they're not going to be happy for a very long time. Well, I'm just saying the obvious. I can't think of anything proper to say. Sorry, people. Just, I don't know, if you got spare money, help them out. I'd help them, but unfortunately I don't have any income. Like, I literally have no income, so I unfortunately have no way to help them, otherwise I would. But you lovely people can. I'd run a charity for them if I could, like at some sort of charity live stream, but I don't know how. I'd have to figure out how to send the money to them and all that sort of thing. I just need a lot of things I would need to figure out. Oh wait, I forgot. I should have just paused it. I'll be right back, people. I'm back, babies. But yeah, hopefully things can improve for the people in Houston soon. Alright, continuing with the story. Aren't you one of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? By Roger, they've sent us the Bloody Warrior of Light. I've heard all the tales. I should probably tell you what happened. The tower looked empty as we were told it would be, but we barely made it to the top of the stairs. Something appeared out of thin air and attacked us. Maybe several somethings. I was just following my axe behind me, hoping to discourage whatever it was while I pushed the wounded ahead of me back down the stairwell. I suppose you'll be going up there to deal with our ambushers then. If you don't mind, I'll stand guard here and look at to my comrades' injuries. Yeah, sure. You do that. You slacker. So then let's see what attacks me. I'm not even sure if I climbed this tower before, because I did come up here. faster. Oh, there's a lookout thingy up here, too. Hold on a second. Let me... Okay. / lookout. Got himself another vista. Let's see what monstrosity awaits me up here. Oh. That's what. Not quite sure what these things are. I just know that the first time I saw this monster model, it was used for those bonus monsters that sometimes appear in Fates. Taruva? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Not die, please. Thank you. I always forget about freaking Gerskogel. Alright, yeah, you know what? I'll just jump down. Save some time. Ooh, a thunderstorm started up. In the game, that is. Alright, what do you got to say for yourself? Ah, that sounds like Daruva's, that does. Didn't get a good look at them myself, but I'm glad I no longer need to. You have our thanks. A few bandages have seen my fellows right, so we should be able to finish up here. Please pass on my report to Captain Topher. Or Toffer. Or Tosser. Whatever you want to call him. Yes, I do know what a tosser is. Alright, let's go over here. And not waste any more of my bloody tickets. Because I've been accidentally using all my tickets. My Aetherite tickets, that is. Ooh, this place looks pretty nice when it's raining like this. Let's see, Lieutenant Komori, no need for the details. Your presence here alone is sufficient proof that the mission went as planned. Your cooperation was a most welcome development. If only we had more soldiers with your experience. Simply clearing out away these war machina has given us no end of trouble, and we have no way of knowing how many of the things yet remain. But such is the reality of war. Winning battles is merely the first step. It is the mopping up the problems in the aftermath that can prove the most difficult challenge. Thank you again for your aid, Lieutenant Komori. I don't do words good. Jesus Christ. Did the Abaddons pose any challenge? No, they were just giant flippin' frogs. Yes, these should do quite nicely. See how rubbery the tendons are? They should stretch far without snapping, making them perfect for keeping bandages in place or strapping on wooden limb replacements. We as Guardians developed many techniques for emergency field procedures during the centuries of this Dragon Song War, though it says much of our history that we were pressed to invent such treatments. A healer will always do what he must to save the life expiring before him. It is a calling I could not ignore. My apologies, I did not intend to delay with my ramblings, so thank you for your help. All the ramblings. Okay, Dorothy. Welcome back, Lieutenant Komori. Have you seen Toto? Was there ought to be found? A fortune in stolen jewelry, was it? That explains the prisoner's unwillingness to share. As my agent explained, we will see to it that those valuables are returned to Ala Mhigo's coffers. Thank you, Lieutenant Komori. This will go a long way to helping the nation recover from the ravages of war. Okay. Words. Make them happen. Okay, talk to this lady. The snake lady. Did you find the feathers I sought? Yes, I got your feathers. Your pheasant feathers. Yes, they are more beautiful than I had imagined. The resistance fighters I spoke with say the hunting grounds were maintained for the pleasure of the Ala Mhigan royal family. They say pheasants were sent as gifts from the nobles of other lands, and allowed to breed for the purpose of hunting stock. Pheasant feathers, being resilient yet supple, were prized as fletching and used to make arrows of the highest quality. As such, it seems they were hunted to such an extent that the most prolific creatures became a rarity. I do not care to kill when it is not needful, but if the feathers have already fallen, then I see no reason to waste them. Thank you, Slayer of Sri Lakshmi. I shall soon have fine new arrows for my bow. You literally had me go get feathers to make arrows. Okay. About as tedious can get, but okay. Now, go over here, talk to Munifrid. The nestling is slain, then. I knew I had chosen the right man for the job. I'm grateful you came along before any lives were lost to that monstrous bird. You have our thanks. Okay, that was simple enough. Talk to this person. Your efforts will be felt, adventurer. Felt in my bum. When this land was yet under the yoke of the Empire, my own father lost his life in the fight for freedom. But although our conquerors permitted me to build him a gravestone, they would not allow me to perform his final rites as the teachings of the Fist of Rhalgr demanded. It was later that I heard how a ghostly apparition was seen floating near his grave. I should have performed the ceremony, and the Empire's laws be damned. I should have had more courage, but I was so afraid to die. Ashamed at the cowardice I showed then, I began seeking out other shades and specters to put to rest. It is a seemingly unending path, and I thank you for walking even a few steps of the way alongside me. Okay. That's another Aether Current. My men are no longer in danger then. I thank you for rushing to their aid, Lieutenant. These Daruvas you encountered, no one is certain how they came about, but one theory describes them as a manner of naturally occurring golem. Crystals that have spontaneously shaped themselves into monstrous forms. They appear and act like living beings, but have no intelligence to speak of. All we know is that Daruvas are drawn to other creatures in a relentless hunt for Aether. Garibanians have learned to loathe and fear them. They used to hire mercenaries to clear out the worst of such nightmares, but it would seem the Imperials neglected even that simple task. They care not what befalls the citizens of their conquered provinces. I will take news of this incident to my superiors and see that any potential Daruva haunts are properly scouted in the future. Again, you have my thanks. Okay, and then turn in this one last one. Huh, this didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. We were only about 2/3 through the episode. It's pretty neat. Let's see here. Were you able to capture those yabbies for me? Yes, I got your yabbies. All your yabbies. Oh ho, these are some lively nippers. I'd best get them in a pen before they tear out their way free. It's a good thing they're ill tempers, though. Why is that, you ask? Well, just between you and me, we're planning on using the yabbies as a secret weapon to disrupt Imperial military camps. I'd love to see the look on a Garlean officer's face to find one of these beauties running wild in his command tent. Actually, that's pretty funny. Thank you, Kate. I was growing tired of sewing up the holes in those gigantic sacks. That could be taken a different way entirely, but okay. Now, go up here, I guess, and do the main scenario until some more subquests appear. Which I get the feeling that this main scenario thing is going to send me back to that other place that I got an Aetherite in, and then a bunch of subquests are going to appear there, knowing my luck. I just hope I can get the last freaking Aether Currents along the way. Okay, there's the stairs. Now talk to bloody Rauban. He's probably going to do another talking cutscene. Never mind. Right then, I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin is commanded of our artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand. Please don't die. What did he give me? Redlock's package. One can only imagine what this bulky package contains. The only thing I can think of is a weapon or some sort of armor. Wait. Oh, everything suddenly got loud. I guess the troops are freaking moving on? What the hell's going on? What's with the sound? The sound suddenly got so noisy. Oh well. I'm gonna teleport over to the Ala Mhigo quarter, because that'll save me some time. Get out of this bloody noise. And I'll take a drink of my water. That's better. Sorry about that, people. When you do nothing but read lines, your mouth gets dry really quick. Well, when you talk a lot, your mouth gets dry really quick in general. Let's see here. 134 yalms to the northeast? Oh, okay. I'll look for that over there. I'll just pause it while I look for that aether current. So be right back, people. I'm back, people! Let's see, what does Alphinaud have to say? It would seem my position here is secure. Yeah, about as secure as you can get with a bunch of screaming people with weapons. Ikeda, Alphinaud, what is that you've got there? Well, let's see what it is. Be nice if all the screaming sound effects would go away. Oh, he gave Pippin one of his swords. By the 12, this is Tizona, the Bull of Ala Mhigo's legendary sword, forged with from 2 cursed blades. The sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve, a weapon claimed on the blood sands, and with it fortune and glory. Its flames consumed the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. They should bequeath it to me now to carry on his legacy. Well, I shall endeavor to deserve it, but I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Oh, he's freaking trying to die on his mother fluffer. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? You better not freaking die on us. Very well, brace yourselves. This should be quite a spectacle. Vice Marshal, Imperial unit approaching from the north. Okay. Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed. At least 1 squadron, but sir, they're wolfmen. Farai Damate. Bloody hells, that's all we need. Call up the Bloodsworn and tell them to make ready. Marshal Tarpon, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. Oh, that sounds like a good idea, actually. I'm loath to gift our enemy more time to prepare, but if there's a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. Alright, with me, Ikeda. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Preferably, let's get away from this freaking obnoxious screaming sound effect. My god. And get away from that salt daruva. Freaking salt crystal thingy. Please stop diddling me. I'm gonna be very upset if you manage to freaking screw me over. Huh. Well, what do you know? It looks like it's not gonna work out if it's a fight like that, unless I end up fighting the Imperial soldiers that are sending them. Let's see. We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Still yourself, my friend, though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence. It would seem wise to prepare for the worst. Here we go again. Another bloody fight. They come, Ikeda. Oh, hello, wolfies. You clear the road! Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphino Levelier, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, boy! You stand upon a battlefield. Be gone or be cut down. Doma is free. Lord Hien has returned and driven Yotsuyu and the Imperials from your lands. We were there. We helped him. There is no need for you to fight for Zenos. Lord Hien is dead and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril. We will suffer no falsehoods. Hold on a second, people. I'll write him back. I speak only the truth. Put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. But they're not going to listen, are they? If your claims were true, we would gladly sheath our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept. Our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor. Looks to me like this guy's a kind of a fool. But alright. Hopefully we don't kill them. I'll feel pretty bad if I have to kill them. Even if they are idiots. Oh, this is... No, I was gonna say it's different music, but it's not. Why? Okay, I was about to say, why is a spear wolf holding a freaking... thing? But at the same time, why is a spear wolf swinging a freaking spear like a sword?
For the House of Levier!
Okay, so I don't kill them. That's good.
Focus. Release!
Oh god, they've got a bloody freaking army of these things. I'll just do that. Pretty neat that you can buff NPCs and yourself. Couldn't do that before. Oh. 9. There we go. Freaking keyboard. Now if you... Oh. Okay, so do they get the point? You are no strangers to battle, that much is plain. That is the weirdest run I have seen. I am the White, I am Hakuro, and I will be your opponent. Have at you! Okay, we are not done. Hakuro, White Fang. Until I am satisfied, we shall fight on. Give me your all! On your guard, his strength far exceeds that of his brethren. Yeah, I can tell by the fact that he's not quite as squishy. Oh, of course, he has special abilities that bosses would have. It makes total sense that he could just make ice appear out of nowhere. Alright. Let's see if I can do a nice little combo. And back away. Jesus freaking Christ. Alphino, be a damn heal me, would you? Oh my freaking god, this guy fights like freaking Gilgamesh. Is that all you can muster, Eorzeans? Hold not back. Yeah, if he doesn't relent, I'm gonna end up having to kill him. Better calm your nugs. Calm your nips. I'm not trying to hurt you. And I've proven that I told the truth already by beating the living crap out of your men. Alphino, don't you dare die on me. Oh my god. Heal, please. Heal, thank you.
So it comes to this.
Alphino, what are you doing, buddy? You doing something. Are you gonna summon Bahamut? So be it Moonstone Carbuncle. Alright. I'd like a Moonstone Carbuncle. That'd be pretty neat. Shining Moonstone. I probably should have stood in that. Okay, what's Shining Moonstone doing? Empowered. Get away from that. Dodge that. Okay, empowered by the Moonstone, increasing damage dealt and reducing damage taken. Okay, that's pretty useful for a buff. Get away, get away, get away, get away! Don't you dare! I will not accept defeat to this freaking mongrel. Okay. Now, heal up. Thankfully, I heal more than I take from his normal attacks. Get out of the animation, get out of the animation! Yep, I was afraid of that. Nope, 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 nope. Getting away, getting away, getting away now. Mother fluffer nuggets. Okay, I did get away. Good. Alright, I should be fine as long as I stick near this buff. Get my freaking Blood of the Dragon back up. Now, if you'd be so kind as to go down. I mean, my lord. I don't take kindly to not going down. Crap, gotta get away, gotta get away! I might die. Oh, I didn't die. Whew. Got scared for a second there. Oh crap, the freaking Moonstone buff is gone. Do your Moonstone buff, buddy. It would be lovely. And if you were every bit the warriors claim to be. Oh, it only took you long enough. Jesus Christ. Freaking resilient wolf. What are you, Lord Hien's pet? Man, that's kind of rude. Alright, let's see here. I dream of a day when people accept my words as truth without demanding that I prove them through feats of strength. But come, we must away! You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men, and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the battle for Doma's liberation. We should be glad to do so, if you would have just listened before we had to fight you. Lord Hien returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Gosetsu to perish in the keep's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. Eyes forward, Hakuro. He wished for no better death. You knew him well. I would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone, and so we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupin shall know of Doman's liberation and of your part in it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw shall we rip open the throats of our masters. This the White swears. Okay. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma. Such a curious thing, Destiny, to see us meet with friends of Lord Hien in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Alright. That problem is solved. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. Okay. Oh, it's a cutscene. This should be good. Am I almost done with this expansion already? I'm starting to get the feeling that I'm probably going to get like less than 10 episodes left out of this thing before the next update. Is that a league of black mages? Looks like it. Swag.
You are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
As successful as they can be.
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Alright. It'd be nice if it wasn't for the distracting yelling in the background.
About those gates. Thaumaturges, forward! Give me hellfire! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno!
Alright. Ooh, this is fancy. Alright. That's a new magic. I wish I could do something like that as a black mage.
Enough ice and snow to bury Ala Mhigo!
Alright. I thought the cannons were going to take the door down. Okay, so they're damaging it, flash freezing it, and then now the cannons are going to shatter the ice. Let no man say we neglected to knock. That should be funny. Oh, that door's coming down. One way or the other. I hope? Nope. Nope. This ain't good. Everything's gone wrong.
Damn that armor! We nearly had it!
Darn it. Freaking Magitech armor. Alphino? Okay. That's more like it. Hien has arrived.
Is that...
Of course it is. Who else would it be?
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters. Doma has come to pay her debts.
Took you long enough to show up.
We will deal with the flying machines. Forward, my friends, for freedom and justice!
Justice! I like how a bunch of people flying on birds with swords are somehow able to take down a bunch of machines with guns. Alright, take down the bloody door! Finally. All that, and it only put in a little tear.
We're through. The way is clear.
That was a strange zoom in on Yugiri. Alright, so... Oh, sniggity snapple, I'm gonna have to be a level 70 class now. Am I? Hold on a second here. Vice Marshal's strategy for breaching the gates was most ingenious. A pity he did not account for the Magitech armor, but to be fair, they did not account for the Domans either. By the fairy, did that man just bring down flying armor with a single stroke in midair? You do not think he would actually wait until the last... No, of course not. He's no Vidovnir. He probably did. If you find Zenos, you kill him, no hesitation. Others may be taken prisoner, but not him. Not under any circumstances. Crap, I've got to be level 70 now. Is there no other subquests? There's no other subquests. Alright. Switching to monk. Guess I'll finish this off how I started it. Impeccable timing, these domans. Come, comrades, the enemy's gate is down. Forward! Oh, and I get my last Aether Current. Well, not the last one. There's still one more I need to find around here, I think. At long last, the end is in sight. The battle for Ala Mhigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. I trust your unit of elite adventurers is ready, Kata? Excellent. Your objective is to make haste for the castle and kill Zenos, yea, Galbus. Any questions? Of course not. Now go and get the bastard. Okay. This was... I just unlocked the final main story dungeon, I guess. But after this, just by nature of the game, there's probably going to be 2 little side dungeons I can do also. I'll probably do those in a video. I wasn't expecting to be at the end so bloody soon. Why isn't there subquests? There's nothing. I guess that explains why all those freaking... That one place had all the freaking Aether Current quests at once. Huh. Well, I guess that means I'm going to have to start working to max out Dragoon Warrior soon. Unfortunately, I guess now I need to end this episode because we've just hit an hour. But, well, it won't be the final episode, but, like, whenever I run out of things to do that are new in this, I will put the series on hiatus and then replace it with something else. I'll just have to think of something to replace it with. So, if you lovely people enjoyed this episode, leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment, possibly leave a donation, share the channel with your friends, poke the notification button, and if you'd like to support my channel and help it grow, maybe visit my Patreon and become a patron. And I'll see you lovely people in the next episode. Have a good night, everybody.